So I'm doing my control 1. Okay, so that opened it up. I can do the Alt SH, make all the changes. I can refresh the eligibility and go OK. So now I got all these little things I need to do.
Is there an SAT that has those steps in it? Control Q, Control F8?
Yes, it's the IULIN, which is what this claim ended up holding for, because she didn't do it when she originally priced it. So that's why she got an error for not releasing the hold. It created that's why she got the error for not releasing the hold, because when she worked the 1 hold, she missed the step to recreate the sysgen line.
Because another hold was placed.
So it placed the next day.
Oh.
Yes, but see, it's the reason that hold came onto her claim though was because when she did the RVPIK processing, she did not completely price the claim, which is part of the SAT. The SAT clearly states, verify the claim is pricing before you move forward. Okay, so now I'm going to close my ISIS. Yep, and it's working. It'll do its thing here in a minute.
I think you show us this type of claims, but we didn't practice those type of claims.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get to practice.
Okay, so we do have eye lines here. What are they holding for? Oh, H3, H3, so. Okay, so I'm actually going to tab from the build here because it's denied without a denial reason. Notice it immediately set my line into an IU status. So what that tells me is that I'm going to have a sysgen line. And whoever has their TV, radio on, you need to turn that off. That's extremely rude while we're trying to share to have background noise, okay? Sorry if I'm getting a little snippy about it, but I'm trying to concentrate and teach, and I have background noise that's unnecessary. So please keep that off. Thank you. All right. So notice as I'm tabbing through, everything is setting back to an IU status.
Okay, so every time you see that IU, you automatically have to do Control Q and then Control F8.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, so my claim isn't pricing. Now watch if I just do Control F8. Watch it make me lag. Well, it did price it, but typically you have to rerun the DRG. So I'm actually going to take that off. I'm going to do my Control Q, which is telling it to rerun your DRG. And now I'm going to do my Control F8. Okay. So remember I told you that like 99% of your Place of Service 21 claims are DRG priced.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is an exception to the rule. You see how that says PCPDM? What does PDM mean, team?
Per diem.
Per diem. So this one was per diem priced. So that's why it priced when I did the F8. And don't you dare lock up on me. It's gonna lock up on me. So, but yeah, so if you are working through the RVPIK SAT or any SAT, pricing, you need to try to get the claim to price. Now, once again, no fee, that's pricing. Bad MD, that's pricing. You know, if there's an allowed reason in there, that's denying the line, not covered, that's pricing. That's acceptable. When I talk about not pricing, I'm talking about like this claim, a bunch of IU lines with no sysgen line, okay? The majority of your claims that are what are considered inpatient, such as inpatient skilled nursing, inpatient hospital, inpatient mental health hospital, custodial care, they are going to have sysgen line pricing, whether it's DRG or per diem, okay? I always do control Q first, just to cover my bases, to see if it needs a DRG or not, okay?
So you can do control Q and it wouldn't hurt anything if it's not necessary?
That's correct.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt anything, but I just do it so I don't forget if it does actually need it. So, now, there are some claims that are not inpatient, that price on a sysgen line. The state of Kentucky, a lot of their ER claims actually price on a sysgen line, because they have a flat rate for ER, okay? You'll see on the Medicare side where like the federally qualified health clinics or the rural health clinics, they price on a sysgen line, okay? So there are things that are outliers like that price on sysgen lines. But the majority of your inpatient claims are almost always gonna have a sysgen line, okay?
Usually, when you pull up the claim, it'll already have a sysgen line.
Yes.
Whereas when you tab from the billed amount, it removes it.
It will, well, it takes out the pricing.
Okay, so that's when
yeah.
you have to do control Q and F80.
Yeah, you actually have to, if you accidentally tab from the bill on a sysgen line, it will remove the pricing. You actually have to delete that sysgen line and recreate it to fix it. Because if you just go, oops, let me do a control F8, it will tell you there's already a sysgen line here. So you have to take the bad one off, put the new one on.
So, Miss Lucille, really quick, if you open a claim like this that already has a sysgen line, is it thinking ahead? Should we be prepared to put one back on there?
Yes.
In most cases. Oh,
Yes.
okay, that helps.
That's why it's a good idea when you're working claims, even if the whole, you say, oh, this is a RVPIK, I still like to look at my claim lines to see what's going on. So if I have a RVPIK and it's an institutional claim, if I've looked at the detailed lines, I can say, okay, I did have a sysgen line here. So that tells me that when I'm done with my RVPIK, if I don't have a sysgen line, I need to put one on there. And I need to take the steps to put those in there, okay? So I know I've given this to my team. So, so this is your APC pricing.
Now, if you see a sysgen line, you should actually tab from the build, correct?
No, you shouldn't.
Okay.
Not on the sysgen line. Okay?
Oh, so you can't for all the other lines except for the sysgen line?
Well, yeah, you can because you want them in an IU status. So did you notice I tabbed through my first three because, well, this thing is, I'm gonna have to blow this session out. It's gonna be great. I tabbed through my first three because they were in a DU status. And I wanted them to be in an IU status. So, to excel this up because one is inevitably going to crash on me. Let me see if, yes. So yeah, when I first priced the claim, line 1, 2, and 3 were in a DU status. But as I scrolled down, the rest of my lines were in an IU status. So I wanted to tab through those to set them all to an IU status. Okay? And then my last line, I do not want to tab from the bill because it's going to take out my pricing. So, and then one last thing, because I had to touch it, I am validating that authorization because I am a trust and verify kind of gal. So even though you, the associate got an error for the IULIN hold, oh, that's the wrong one. Okay.
So it's okay to have those other lines IU, except you have to make sure there's a sysgen line that's in peak status.
Yes.
Okay.
Seriously?
Say that one more time.
She was asking me, it's okay to tab through the IU lines. Yes, I tab through the I lines all the time. I tab through D lines on a claim that I know that's going to be sysgen priced all the time because I want them to be IU. Actually, if you have a sysgen line without an IU, it will pull an error that says NOIU, which means there's no IU line. So, I mean, yeah. You have to have at least one IU line. So I usually try it, unless there's something carved out, I set all my lines to IU. So let's see. Facility, Cardinal Health, 11 days. Okay. And that's what we paid, 11 days. Okay. All right, so yeah, all you need to do, who was that? I'm sorry. Who had the error? I'm sorry.
Me, Fadia.
Yeah, Fadia, all you need to do is go into DBPMS and just say accepted. So, but that's why you got the error. So you hadn't priced it. So what happened is you worked it here. Well, it says I worked it. That's because I reran the headers. But you originally worked it on the 4th. And then on the 5th, the system came back and said, oh, wait, you need whole claim pricing. So that's what the IULIN is, okay? Basically, you've got IU lines, you need whole claim pricing. So that hold came on there. So that's why you got an error for not releasing the hold. Had you, when you finished running ISIS, had you recreated the sysgen line, Fadia, this hold code would not have gone on the claim. It wouldn't have rehold, if that makes any sense to you.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So in DBPMS, where would I find this error?
Okay, you would find it under transactions, and it will say associate rebuttals. When you get in there, it's going to look like you need to enter a bunch of stuff, but really all you need to do is hit submit. And
Okay.
if you need to share it, that's fine.
You said just hit submit, so I should be good, I think.
Huh?
I'll show it to you just to make sure. I hit submit. Does that look right?
Not seeing your screen, but do you see an error there that kind of looks like your email?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so in that, just, go ahead and do accepted and corrected, and then in the comments, you do have to put in a comment, just say corrected. So,
Okay, I just want to make
but
sure I.
see how she got a penny error, guys? She didn't underpay it by a penny, okay? They just, if there's something that is a hold that you should have released. So for example, had she ran the sysgen line, her claim would have hold for $1, and that would be okay. She would not get an error for not releasing the dollar hold, because she can't release the dollar hold, okay? So she wouldn't get an error for that. But because it created that IULIN, and normally we could fight that. But in this case, we cannot fight that because the SAT did say that we need to verify and ensure the claim is pricing, and it does always also say generate sysgen line if applicable. So the reason she got the IULIN hold was because she did not regenerate the sysgen line. So that is a valid error in this case. So yeah, anyway.
And I can just submit it here.
Yes, you just hit submit there. Yeah,
Okay.
So, but just to let you know, if there's ever I missed to release a hold, yes,